A third school lockdown this month in the Quad Cities. Why police say it was all due to a miscommunication.
And music can make people move in many ways. How the River Music Experience is teaming up with an organization to make a difference.
WHBF is local for you. This is Local 4 News this morning.
Good morning, everybody, on a Friday morning. I'm Redrick Terry.
And I'm Alexandria Ikamoni. Thanks for watching Local 4 News this morning. Thanks to a tip from you through our Quad Cities app, we learned about a third school lockdown this month.
It happened earlier this week in Bettendorf. Local 4's James Sears tells us why police call it a case of miscommunication. It is this morning's top story.
After the scare at Davenport Central, where police were called out for an incident that ultimately turned out to be nothing, we got a tip on the Our Quad Cities app. Parents coming to pick up their kids at dismissal here at Lourdes Catholic School were greeted by squad cars in the parking lot and the school on lockdown. Now, it happened Tuesday at dismissal. Father Jason Croson, the Our Lady of Our Lord's pastor, tells me police were called after the school got word that a parent who lost custody was on her way to pick up her child and possibly armed and dangerous. But Bettendorf Chief Keith Kimball told Local 4 the responding officers weren't aware of a civil commitment order that the sheriff's office had to serve on that parent to get a mental health evaluation. Arrangements had been made in advance with a family member to get her child. Kimball says the parent didn't know this was happening and was cooperative the entire time. A gun was never displayed nor a threat ever made. No charges were filed. Father Croson tells me an email was sent to parents, but he admits if they were in the line, they probably did not see that email. So now they are working on a text message system to better cooperate with parents and communicate with them. I'm in Bettendorf. James Sears, Local 4 News.
A house fire in Galesburg has taken the lives of a man and a child. It happened on Clark Street before 3 a.m. on Tuesday. Crews say when they arrived, the entire house was engulfed in flames. A neighbor says seeing the tragedy unfold just feet from her home was a terrible experience.
It really is. It makes you stop and think, make sure that you have an exit. I mean, when the firemen say, make sure you have a plan, make sure you have a plan, because it was horrific to see.
That fire is still under investigation.
We have learned that 2 workers fell into the Mississippi River last week. IDOT tells us it happened between February 6th and 7th. There are no serious injuries reported, and we learned in both cases, both workers were quickly rescued. To ensure the safety of other workers, the contractor shut down most operations for the remainder of that week. It told Local 4 News that cold weather and wind can make it difficult to work, especially on the river.
Using music to help kids. That's how Family Resources plans to make a difference.
It opened a music mentoring room last week. That's after a board member from River Music Experience suggested the idea last fall. The 2 organizations and community partners donated all of the instruments and supplies to make the dream possible. Local 4's Sean Logging shares with us why it's more than just teaching kids how to play.
Music has such a huge impact on everybody's life.
The art form has been a piece of Alan Vrombout's life for the last 15 years.
To get your feelings out. I mean, you know, you're having a bad day or something, you can write a little sad song about it. If you're having a good day, you write a little happy song about it.
Through his work at Family Resources and the Engaging Males program, he's helped to make it an option for at-risk youths at the Social Services Agency.
Kids here on campus who have had so much trauma, this is such a good, positive way for them to be able to express themselves.
It's part of a collaboration with River Music Experience.
And within 30 seconds of the meeting, we all said yes.
RME's Director of Programming and Education, Brett Dale, says he knows the transformative power of finding the right note.
Somebody gave me a guitar, and because of that, it gave me the opportunity to completely stay out of trouble. It was at a crossroads in my life, and music really did save me.
They now have the space to make that possible, but to really impact kids' lives, Vrombout is asking area musicians to step forward to teach more than just how to play, but mentor.
It's not just somebody you hang out with, it's somebody that can teach you sustainable life skills and somebody that's a trusted person for you to go to.
Vrombout says many of the kids they serve haven't grown up with regular positive adult influences. For Dale, it's a high note for how the QC's music community can really shine.
Everybody in my band that I know wants to help out, so we'll be there one way or another.
It's providing a harmony to forever change lives.
If a kid one day made it in the music business and they could say, hey, I started because somebody cared enough to come in and volunteer their time and talent to teach me.
We have more information about volunteering or donating to the program. That information is at ourquadcities.com.
Buffalo Police Chief T.J. Benning is ahead of schedule in his recovery. Take a look at this video. It was posted on his wife's Facebook page. It says the chief is back on his feet. She says he's starting to put weight on his feet 2 weeks ahead of schedule. Benning was hit by a garbage truck following a car chase.
Quad Cityans were out yesterday picking up sweets for their sweethearts, and local businesses were feeling the love as well. Popular spots like Lago Marcino and Oso Sweet were packed most of the day. They say prepping for Valentine's Day took weeks to make sure everyone was able to get those last-minute gifts. People lined up for everything from chocolate-covered strawberries to macaroons, and local businesses say it's more than just the sales.
It's a day that everybody's doing something nice for somebody, someone else, and making somebody happy, and we're glad to be a part of that.
And we're running on all girl power here, so it's very special to be spending it with my employees and my all female staff, and it's a blast. It's the best thing ever to work with a kitchen full of women, that's for sure.
Both businesses owners say the sales have taken a hit with all the bad weather, so they were happy to see business booming again.
That is good to hear,
Yes.
definitely, and they've got a lot to offer, that's for sure.
They do.
Some of those treats that we see, they were just absolutely fantastic. I know Andrea was at the Shameless Chocoholic yesterday, and she brought back some, were they chocolate-covered potato chips?
So good.
They were delicious.
Loved them. I did not know I would be a huge fan of chocolate-covered potato chips, but I tried one, you tried one. Ash, did you get a chance to try one of the chips?
Did I try one of those chips? Anytime there's food, I always sniff it out.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my,
Did you like it?
It's one of my skills. Yeah, it was really, really good. I love the sweet salty combination. That's always my favorite.
Yeah, it was very good.
Alrighty, well, plenty of chocolate eaten here today. It's also 50% off, so enjoy that. Temperatures feel like it's about 17 below right now in Davenport. It is very cold. Winds out of the northwest at 20 miles per hour, so get your stomach nice and filled up here today because keep you nice and warm. In Jackson County, a wind chill advisory in effect until 9 because wind chills are getting as low as about 20 below, sometimes even more. Right now registering at 21 below, 22 below in Clinton as well. So a frigid start out there this morning. Please bundle up tight. We have clear skies are waking up too, but then we're going to be looking for clouds to quickly build in as we get into the afternoon, and that's really only going to keep us in the mid-teens for the high temperatures today, so it'll be chilly all day long. The winds should be calming down throughout the day, which is good news for us, but overall, not the best day ever. And tonight we're back down to the single digits with pretty calm winds, so it won't feel as bad. And then as we get into the weekend, especially Saturday, it does warm up quite a bit.
We could use that, especially after the day, after yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
And it was just so fantastic. To start
Yeah,
the
we
day.
had a solid 6 to 7 hours of spring. It was gorgeous.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Yeah, the groundhog was right. Would you look at that?
Yeah, imagine that.
But only for about 6 to 7
Yeah,
hours.
the same
and
for a
then
day.
it was over.
Yeah, I need my weather people to be more than just 6 hours correct. So
Hey, well-
that's why we keep you on.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, well, coming up this weekend means new movies.
Which ones you need to know about next with Movie Mike.
Time now 6:10. You're watching Local 4 News this morning.
WHBF is local for you with Frederick Terry, Alexandria Ikamoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. This is Local 4 News this morning in high definition.